Well, the countdown for the 2023 Rugby World Cup Final has begun. Tonight, the Springboks take on the All Blacks in a repeat of the 1995 final. Let's cross to SABC's Simon Burke for the latest in preparations for this game. Simon, good afternoon. Perhaps at this stage, you can give us the latest. We're obviously looking at the different factors leading up to this match build-up. Walk us through the preview you've got in store for us.
Well, yeah, it's early days still. People are still trickling into the stadium precinct. They have been advised to get to the ground early because this ground is notorious for, on the biggest matches, there being traffic snarl-ups and hold-ups in key parts. So people are catching the metro, the train, the tram. Not a lot of people coming by car. As you've seen in the pictures, the stadium is in the middle of a highway system, a network of highways, but there are ways for pedestrians to get through once people have alighted their various forms of mass transit. So that's what's happening at the moment. People still traveling through. It is a little bit quiet. We are on the outskirts of the stadium in a little town called Saint-Denis, which is a town that is right next to the stadium, and we're in their little village square, which is quite quaint. The rest of the city is a little bit more modern. The town, it's a little bit more full on. This is pleasant. It's a slower pace of life, and all the villagers here are expecting the arrival of the Springbok supporters and some All Black supporters, because this is a perfect place for people to while away some of the hours before they make the 8 to 10 minute walk to the stadium precinct, where it's just concrete wherever you go. A very circular stadium surrounded by tarmac and concrete. So it's not the kind of place you want to hang out. You'd rather come down here to the little village of Saint-Denis and keep occupied, keep your mind on other things, on more pleasant things than what's going to happen at 9 p.m. because everyone is very apprehensive, very nervous. There's a lot of tension amongst the supporters.
Simon, have you managed to speak to some of the supporters, some of the South African supporters at least, and what are they echoing at this hour?
Well, the thing about the South African supporters is they are quietly confident. They have a lot of mutual respect between All Blacks and South African supporters. So there's no problems there. There isn't any sort of a kind of nastiness or hostility that you'd find with South Africans and how we view the England supporters these days after affairs on the field. So it's pleasant amongst the supporters. And definitely the South Africans, they're feeling confident. They have a lot of trust in the coaching staff. They've digested the news of the team, the 7-1 split on the bench, the return of Andre Pollard and Faf de Klerk, Bongi Mbonambi starting at hooker. All of that they've taken in their stride. They understand where this team is headed. They understand why we've packed the team with forwards both in the starting 15 and on the bench. It's all been accepted by the rugby-loving public of South Africa and those travelling abroad. So that's what they want to see. They want to see the plan that's going to get played out, a plan that's 6 years in the making, and they want to be able to nullify the attack of the All Blacks as well. I think a lot of people have a lot of faith in the fact that perhaps we have a way to stop the All Blacks now.